Hello and welcome to Enquire to Choir. My name is Eva and I hope this video finds you and your loved ones feeling well. In this video, I will try to help you with the issue, what to do when your choir rehearsals have been abruptly cancelled for the foreseeable future. First of all, if this happened and if you can't do anything about it, please accept it as soon as possible. This is not the time to be a but culture matters advocate. A choir is a group of people, however big or small, which involves its singers to be closer to each other, less than 1 meter, and literally projecting sound waves from their open mouths, accompanied by drops of fluid. As a choir leader, you have the responsibility to acknowledge the fact that your choir members need to be safe, so don't underestimate the situation. It's better to be too cautious now than to be sorry later. However, being level-headed and rational is very important right now in this situation. What you can do as a choir director first is to inform. Let your choir members know that the rehearsals have been canceled as soon as possible and make sure that everybody gets the message. Don't be sloppy about this. Don't count on, oh, somebody will surely tell them. That often leads to nobody telling them. Every individual should get the message. This is not the time to be preaching, you should pay more attention to the group. The situation is probably unprecedented. When you tell them, let them know that this is not forever, but it is for a period of time, a few weeks, hopefully not longer than that. Be sure to explain to them what that entails. In this particular time in the world, this means every type of gathering is cancelled. You can't even gather for an unofficial rehearsal, not even for we're just having a catch-up. The official cancellation of rehearsals or gatherings has no gray areas. And you probably have a management you have to answer to. Cooperate and obey the rules. They are there for a reason. And if you don't follow the rules, your bosses will remember. Make sure to tell your choir members they will get new information. They will be getting new information. But tell them where they will be getting those information. Probably it's the same communication group you already have. But you have to let them know they have to keep up because new information will be there. Also let them know you will do anything to make your choir still be a choir. We just have to figure out how. Also tell them if you already know that certain concerts and performances have already been cancelled. Don't assume it's assumed. When you informed your choir, now it's time to recalibrate. Look at your timetable and your concert season plan. Read all the information you can get to, read the news, and read the projections for the following weeks or months. Then plan the rest of your choir concert season for these 3 cases: best case scenario, worst case scenario, and most probable case scenario. The performances you already know they're highly unlikely to happen. Cancel them immediately. Do yourself a favor. There is no need for you to be questioning whether there is still hope for them to happen. Even if there is a small chance for them to happen, that would probably mean your choir will be in great distress to make it happen. You have a whole lot of burdens right now. You don't need the possible question marks performances. So do yourself a favor and cancel them immediately. If there is a performance that you have been looking forward to and there is a reasonable chance for it to happen and you really don't want to cancel, think about that performance. I have one in the middle of May. I really don't want to cancel that. We've been working so hard and we have 16 songs for it already. I want that concert to happen, but I will recalibrate. So if you're in the same situation for that performance, start studying the program you have planned to do for that concert and start adjusting it if you have to. Think of the way your choir can prepare the best for it. Please know, this is not the time to be thinking, my competition will win, so I have to push through. Every choir is in the same situation, trust me. Doesn't matter, big one, small one. Everybody's losing something in the upcoming few weeks. This unplanned pause is getting to everyone, and it will stale the progress. The music season, the concert season, the art season in general is probably already over, but everybody is in the same situation. The main priority is to think of your choir members and what you can do for them, not how you can win this. The main thing is to be flexible and adaptive to the new circumstances. While your rehearsals are not happening, it is difficult to accept it and to stand still. I know, trust me. But the minute they start happening again, the minute the rehearsals are green lighted again, that moment will make all the difference. So wait patiently, and when the waiting is over, you can be prepared for the best possible reaction. So don't think of this pause as a permanent stop sign. This is the time to think. Best case scenario, worst case scenario, probable case scenario. Be prepared. Being prepared also gives you hope. How to wait. In this digital age, there are lots of ways for your choir to stay a choir. I've run into some suggestions that you should do a conference call rehearsal. I'm actually not promoting that because it gives a false impression that nothing has changed, and I don't think that's actually available to many of the choirs. It involves a certain amount and type of technology. And what do you do if some choir members can't attend that virtual rehearsal because they don't have the conditions for it? So if you can do that, go ahead. But in my case, I think it's not applicable. The point is, I can't gather my choir as a choir, but I can still lead my choir as their choir director. The thing I will advise you to do is to contact your choir every time your rehearsal should have started and to give them something at that moment. Music sheet, recordings of songs they will be performing, new parts to read through, recordings of the parts they have already read and sung, but for them to keep it on their mind. This is what I'm going to do. I will record all the parts of the 16 songs we have planned for that concert in May. We have read through all of them and will upload them on Google Drive. And on Monday at 7 p.m., I will share the link with my choir in a Facebook group we use for communication. We are so used to meet up at 7 p.m. on a Monday, and my choir members are very sad, and I know it would be a huge emotional void when they're not there, because in the past 6.5 years we've only canceled 2 rehearsals. So this is maybe not a big issue, but it is an issue. And in this certain world situation, choir and choir gatherings, there are a certain kind of comfort, and they don't have it right now. So this is something I am going to do. I don't know what I'm going to do in the next following days. I will go day by day. I don't think anybody has ever been in this situation before when it comes to choir directors. I don't think there is a guide what to do when the world rehearsals have been canceled. So I will give myself time and a benefit of the inexperienced choir director when it comes to this particular situation, and I will go day by day. But what I do know is that it's very important for my choir to still know that they are a choir and this situation is impermanent. Also, if you have singers in your choir that are in a delicate position, please let them know that the choir is there for them. I view the community of a choir and what it can be as the perfect setting for this kind of a situation. The choir community could be a very valuable one, and this situation could show to your choir that being in a choir is not just singing in a choir, it is a community. And just a little strict and firm bonus note at the end of the video. If you haven't canceled your rehearsals yet because you think everybody is overreacting, or worse but true, you are paid by rehearsal and you need the money, cancel the rehearsals. I'm not even judging the money part, but you won't be making any money when it turns out that your whole choir got sick because you made them be in the same room while some of them were sick. Cancel the rehearsals. Dear choir people, stay safe. If you are in a self-isolation situation, use this time for the best it could be. I'm just finishing up a series of videos that have been highly requested on this channel. I will do my best to upload them in the next few days. I'm a very rational person and I really don't think choirs are the most important thing in the world, especially right now. But I know how much the choir community and choirs in general mean to individuals. It is a type of a family, to singers and to directors. So I will try my best to give you my support this way. Stay safe. Good luck. I wish you a great health to you and your loved ones. Bye.